Wildlife Reserve, which was established in 1971, and it spans 800 square miles. Now, over the years, the animals have gotten far more used to humans, which is great for us. They come up right next to our truck, and this makes for excellent pictures. Unfortunately, it does make them a prime target for poachers. Warden Patrol the Reserve from up above by airplane, and I'm gonna contact them very shortly. So on the count of 3, I need everyone to say Twende, which means let's go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Twende! And we are out of here. Airborne Patrol, this is Simba 1. Over. Alright, well, it looks like our warden are not answering their phones right now. We're going to contact them a little bit later, but let's keep our eyes peeled for some of these animals. On the right-hand side, the dark brown animal with the white stripes on its behind is called an okapi. Don't let those white stripes fool you, folks, because it's the only known relative to the giraffe.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Now, as we round this bend, we are approaching a watering hole, which is a great gathering place for very shy and rare animals, because even the most shy and rare animals do have to come out of the water to take a drink every once in a while. And if we're lucky, we might be able to spot some black rhino. Now, black rhino have skin up to 1 inch thick. They can charge at speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. Unfortunately, due to poaching, there are now only about 3,600 left in the entire species, but that white bird with the yellow bill on the left-hand side, that's a yellow-billed stork. They eat fish, frogs, reptiles, even other small birds. Now, I don't see any rhino right here, but maybe... Oh, I see them all the way at the top. I see 2 actually, so as we get a little bit closer on the side, we'll be able to see them. Now, on the right-hand side, that orange animal is a bongo. They are so shy that they've earned their nickname as the ghost of the forest. And here in the forest, we have to keep our eyes peeled very closely. The animals do like to blend into the background, and this is known as camouflage. Let's see if we can spot that black rhino. Oh, there he is on the left-hand side. He's a big guy. And some more yellow-billed storks up, and all the way in the back left corner, that's a saddle-billed stork, the one with more black. They're the tallest stork here in Africa. We are now entering the Safi River, which is home to Nile Hippopotamus. Nile Hippopotamus are born at 85 pounds. Fully grown males tip the scales at 5,000 pounds. Now, these Nile hippos do spend most of the day in the water in order to keep cool. Nile hippos don't sink or float. They submerge to the bottom of the riverbed where they tiptoe across it. Lucky for them, they can hold their breath about 5 to 8 minutes, and they can eat up to 150 pounds of vegetation in just one day. The gray birds are pick-backed pelicans, and they do something very interesting when they feed. They herd the fish to the shallow waters in order to feed more easily. The blackbirds are white-breasted cormorants. They don't have the natural oil as other birds do, and when they get out of the water, they spread their wings out really far in order to dry off more thoroughly. And these are just some vultures visiting us from Florida. Uh-oh. We're crossing a very rickety old bridge. I need everyone to remain seated because Nile crocodile are these waters. Now, Nile crocodile are much larger and more aggressive than any American alligator. If you see them opening their mouths, they're doing this to release excess prey in one jaws. If they look hungry, let's get out of here. The Safi River. Oh, we just entered the Safi River. We're entering the savannah. On the right-hand side, that's a baobab tree. Now, baobab trees are up to 2,000 years old. They have leaves 3 months out of the entire year. Also known as the upside-down tree, they store water in their trunks to make it through the drought. Well, folks, this is my favorite view of the entire reserve. The savanna is part of the Serengeti grassland system stretching for hundreds of miles. Some animals will use it as a superhighway to migrate through. Other more famous animals like lion and giraffe will use it as a place they can call home year-round. This is all part of the wild Africa we're trying so hard to preserve. Now, the look of the savanna is created by the animals that live in it. Elephants are like bulldozers. They knock down trees so that the grass can grow in, eating the leaves off the top of the trees. Giraffe, like the one on the right, are like prune shears. They eat the undersides of the tree to let sunlight come in. Antelope and zebra mow down tall grasses, leaving little nibblers like warthog and gazelle to trim up around the edges. And in a well-balanced ecosystem, there is plenty of food for everyone. Straight ahead on the left, the large tan antelope are Patterson's eland. They are the largest antelope here in Africa. Fully grown males can weigh up to 2,000 pounds. They stand 6 feet tall at the shoulder. Back left corner, the brown antelope are sable antelope. They start out life real light brown in color, and as they get older, they get darker. The darker they are, the more dominant they are. The gray animals are white-bearded wildebeest. If that's too much of a tongue twister for you, feel free to call them the new after the grunting noise that they make. They migrate in herds of up to 1.5 million. Now, on either side of us, these large mounds are termite mounds. They're composed of dirt and termite saliva. They are as hard as concrete. Elephants use them as scratching posts, and when they're done, they'll look like the one to the right. Gazelle will use them as lookout posts to keep away from predators. All right, guys, get your cameras out. I think we're going to get a pretty good view of this reticulated giraffe. Hopefully he won't stick his neck in. Now, this reticulated giraffe gets its name from the Latin root reticulata, meaning net, describing the net-like pattern of its skin. Baby reticulated giraffe are born at 6 feet tall. Fully grown males can grow 18 to 20 feet tall, making it the tallest animal in the world. Wow. You guys having fun so far? Yeah. Is this anyone's first safari? Yeah. Me too. Now up on this hill, the small antelope with the black stripe are called Thompson's gazelle. You could call them Tommy for short. They are fully grown at that size. They are not babies. The large brown animals with the long horns are Ankole cattle, also known as the Watusi cattle, after the Watusi tribe which domesticated these animals. They have horns 5 to 6 feet in length, which they use to keep cool, just like radiators. The medium-sized antelope are Impala. They can leap up to 30 feet in 1 bound, which is the length of this truck. You guys want to see another giraffe? Look at those palm trees right below the baobab tree.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's a headless giraffe. Now, giraffes eat about 18 to 20 hours of the day. So wonder how they stay so slender. heard word from the warden that we need to be looking out for a baby elephant because apparently there are some poachers in the reserve. Can you guys help me be on the lookout for a baby elephant? I love the enthusiasm. Alright guys, we're entering Monkey Point. It's home to mandrills. Most colorful monkey in the world, largest here in Africa. Fully grown males can weigh up to 100 pounds. They may be out, they may be sleeping. I don't know. Wait, were we supposed to turn that way? Road closed. Can't be good. Oh, the elephant's behind. Upper left-hand corner. Oh, there is no music. Everyone remain seated. We're crossing a very rickety old bridge and I am very superstitious. If everyone could please cross their fingers for me. This bridge has definitely seen better days. Is that the elephant on the right? Whoa, everyone hold on. Whoa, lean to your right, lean to your left. Why isn't anyone leaning? Whew, that was close. Alright, who didn't cross their fingers? Because they're in trouble. Alright, these are the red clay pits. Elephants will come here, use their tusks to scrape out the red clay. They get extra vitamins and minerals here that they don't get from their daily diet. Now here in Harambe, researchers are doing elephant vocalization studies in order to learn how these animals communicate between each other, because the more we learn about them, the better we can do to help protect them. Both male and female elephants have ivory tusks. Unfortunately, that's what poachers are after. That's why me and Wilson are so concerned about the safety of this baby elephant, because unfortunately, even on reserves like this, they're not completely safe. Not quite yet. Now these greater flamingo have the lightest shade pink out of any of the flamingo species. They get this really cool color from their diet consisting mostly of brine shrimp. And unfortunately that's what happens when you eat too much shrimp. White rhino straight ahead. They are one of the reserve's greatest success stories. After being hunted nearly to extinction, they're now at a sustainable level due to anti-poaching and conservation acts. White rhino can weigh between 4,000 and 5,000 pounds when they're fully grown. Oh, and on the right, some zebra. They're called ringette zebra, with stripes unique and different, just like our fingerprints. On the right, some ostrich eggs. They can weigh up to 3 pounds. They're the largest egg any bird will lay. Now these white rhino get their name from the Afrikaans word vite, meaning wide, describing their very wide jaw. These animals are grazers, and that's why they live in the savannah. Now guys, keep your eyes peeled for cheetah. They do like to lurk in these forests on the left. I see them straight ahead up on the hill. They're laying down straight ahead to the left. Cheetah are the fastest animals in the world, running at speeds of 60 to 70 miles per hour. Unlike other big cats, they have very good eyesight. They'll do their hunting during the day. Now these Kobe rocks are home to lion. Lion are inactive 18 to 20 hours of the day. It's very exciting when you get to see them out. Just like now, right beneath the tree, that's the male lion. He is the mate. Male lions weigh about 550 pounds. They're about 8 feet in length, tip of the nose to tip of the tail. Lions do their hunting in small groups called prides. The females are actually the ones that do the hunting. Typical, huh, ladies? So, the truck in front of us is stopped because there's an ostrich in the road. I don't know if you guys can have a good view, but when they decide to do that, there's not much we can do about it but stop as well. Looks like we're gonna be continuing very slowly, which in Swahili is pole pole. Very slowly. Now be on the lookout for the female lion because she's usually close behind the male. Look right in between the rocks, all the way on the top, and what do you see? There's a lady lion. She weighs about 400 pounds. She's about 5 feet in length, tip of the nose to tip of the tail. On the right, ostrich. They have wings and feathers, but unfortunately they can't fly. They can, however, run at speeds of 40 miles per hour. And the white animals are scimitar horned oryx. They get their name from the Middle Eastern sword, the scimitar. Now double check those burrows. Warthog do like to live here. They are the largest burrowing land mammal. And some more ostrich eggs. Now those scimitar horned oryx, which are those white animals after being hunted nearly to extinction, are now being reintroduced back into the wild. Hopefully we'll be able to get them at a sustainable level like the white rhino. Uh-oh. I've just received word from the warden that the poachers are on the reserve. You guys ready to catch some poachers? Yeah! Sounds good, let's go! Uh-oh. These gates look like they've been smashed in. Should we enter? Okay. Hang on, guys. This might get a little bit bumpy. Whoa. Uh-oh. This doesn't even look like a path. I don't think it could get much worse than this. Everyone duck. Everyone okay? Oh, no more geysers and I can't swim. Uh-oh. Poacher's campsite looks deserted. I don't know what we're gonna do now. Everyone hang on tightly. Oh, what due to all that poaching action, I'm gonna have to cut this 2-week safari just a little bit short. However, if you don't want to end your adventure here, please feel free to head on up to Pangani Forest, where you can see monkeys, meerkats, even naked mole rats. Now just remember, you don't only have to be in Harambe in order to practice conservation. Please feel free to take that home with you today. Well, how'd you guys like your safari?
Yay!
Awesome! I had a great time with you as well. Here in Harambe, we do not say goodbye. That's just far too sad. Instead, what we do say is Kwaharini. It means go well. So everyone, Kwaharini. Jumbo.
Thank you.